Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back here. This is day number 16. Yes, we're now entering the second half of the series we're running for the month of November, entitled My 30 Favorite Rock Drummer Albums. This will be now, of course, number 15, now that we've passed over the barrier. We're talking about the Who's Next. Of course, you couldn't have a list of this sort, album or otherwise, that talking primarily about drummers without including Keith Moon. Yeah, the off-time, eccentric, crazy, off-the-wall type of individual. But as much as I love Keith Moon, you gotta give him 100% credit for his drumming ability, if nothing else. He was one of those guys who was really good at filling in those gaps between the bass and the guitar. He was almost like a second lead instrument. So when the guitar was soloing, he was doing the backup of that soloing. When the bass was soloing, he was doing the backup of that. He always tried to keep that part in between the two instruments filled so that there was always something going on. He was actually quite good at rolls and fills, more so than I never think of him in that way. I've always think of him as a pounding kind of hammering type of drummer. Of course, Who's Next is the song he's probably most known for, doing that solo right when they come back in, and Pete Townsend leaping across the stage, him doing that drum part. Yes, he's known for that, and that's fantastic. But it's all that other stuff too. The really good at knowing when to hit the drum and the cymbals together to create that effect. That kind of, especially on a lot of their more songs that I wouldn't necessarily think as heavy songs. Songs like Going Mobile. I'll just put my glasses on here so I can see what I'm talking about. So you got songs like Going Mobile or Love Ain't for Keeping, where he just kind of gives that little extra oomph to those songs. Yes, the lyrics are good. They're good, solid tracks, but it's the drum fills and those little rolls and cymbal banging along with the drums that really create the effect on those particular songs. I mean, yes, he's mostly noted on this album for Won't Get Fooled Again, but that's kind of their end. They end up the album in the strongest, most possible fashion. But there's lots of stuff that he does on other albums that is absolutely fantastic too. Live at Leeds. I almost considered using Live at Leeds in here, but I thought I would stick more with studio albums. So this one is a great one. Keith Moon. Yeah, that crashing, banging sound, which many people know him for, but also knowing when to use those little fills and background stuff to kind of tie everything together. He's excellent at that as well. But also his lunacy when he's on stage as well. Yeah, just an absolute killer drummer. Not afraid to show off some personality, that's for certain. So there you have it. That today is the album we're doing. This is coming in at number 16 on my 30 favorite rock drummer albums for this series that we're running for the month of November. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And if you have any comments about today's album or about Keith Moon in general, you're more than welcome to. Everybody has a story about Keith Moon. Everybody. And I love them all. So get back to me and we will see you then. Take care and have a good one. Goodbye.